I am Magnus Karlsson from Sweden. Sweden has destroyed all of my life, my career, my family and friends, killed my parents and grandparents. Sweden is ruled by Nazism and Satanism, and someone has to put an end to it. I have been hunted all my life, a witch hunt, ruled by the witches themselves and the Witchmaster, the devil Gerenmark, and the witches connected to the Nazi social democracy. A witch hunt on a normal human being by the witches with their superior powers. And not only that, by the social medias, by my own phones and computers. The Swedish state and the government takes pictures automatically and manually of me by my own things. A witch hunt done by the reporting society in Sweden and elsewhere. And through espionage, of course, by the secret services in Sweden and Netherlands, etc. I demand Sweden, the Netherlands and the rest of the world to stop the hunt on me. You do it due to your own predictions of the future, that I would be a risk to your leadership, to your rulership of the world. The Nazis and Satanists and witches. You do it due to my royal genes, my most certain royal genes. You do it because I am the enemy, the arch enemy of the devil and witchmaster, Gerenmark himself. And of course I'm a threat to him. If I come out in public, he's a coward, hiding in the shadows, just as the devil always have done. The devil and witchmaster Gerenmark is raised in the city of Trollhättan in Sweden. And that name is translated with the head of the trolls, or the mind of the trolls. A devil's figure, of course. He was a born devil. He knew it. He has known it all his life. He wanted it. He has it. I was born in the city of Halmstad on the west coast. And that city, the name can be translated by the city of the lamb. You see the symbolic, the devil and the lamb. And Sweden wanted, of course, to crucify me like a new Jesus Christ in some sort of their strange thinking. They have also wanted to see me as the new Adolf Hitler. But it's they, the Swedes, that are the Nazis and Satanists. They have even wanted to see me as the devil himself, instead of the witch and witchmaster Gerenmark. So they have predicted it. They have predicted a new Adolf Hitler to come, and pointed me out as that person decades ago to save the devil's own ass and life. Sweden and its government pointed out in television that they should get rid of all of this new Adolf Hitler's family and friend, and himself, of course, in advance, if they knew it from predictions. So they have done with me, the honest man, Magnus Karlsson, without any superior powers. I have instead been cursed and banned by these witches' superior powers, infected by their witch infections, raping me in the ass, brainwashing me, making wounds from nothing, like stigmatism. You know that from Jesus. Don't you know that, Pope Francis? Put an end to this witch hunt on me in the world. I am a normal human being. I have been tortured all my life. I shall have my economical compensation for the torture that I have suffered, me and the previous generation of my family. We have always been honest and decent people who do not tell lies about other people behind their backs. This is the usual thing that the reporting society in Sweden do, the working class Nazism that rules Sweden beneath the superior elite Nazism, which of course Gerenmark, Boogie himself belongs to. And so did and does the Prime Minister, the ex-Prime Minister, Stefan Löfven, the leader of the European Nazism, and also the superior commander of NATO, Jens Stoltenberg. Put an end to this witch hunt. And I tell to Russia too, you must put yourself in respect to the Western European world. Detonate nukes, not only in Ukraine, but in Western Europe itself. It's the only way to get respect, for instance in Sweden and other places of Nazism and Satanism. And why don't you just put a nuclear weapon in the little village of Gamel Svenskby in Ukraine, or Poltava, also in Ukraine. Not many people there. But that should make the coward Volodymyr Zelensky, the coward, to give up his resistance. It's necessary to use the nukes. It may prevent World War III. The Americans perhaps do not answer this attack. I think they will understand. You have to put yourself in respect anyway. Sweden and the rest of Europe, they have done everything to destroy all of your reputation in Russia. Fake news, everything, of course. Like Mr. Fake News, Carl Bildt, always send his lies to the Swedish government. He is the expert of Russia, and on you, his enemy, President Vladimir Putin. He sees his ghost and accuses Russia for everything. He is the messenger of death for the devil. The devil Bo Gerenmark likes him. By the way, the devil also likes these nuclear reactors, the construction of these reactors. How much does these reactors take the buildings to stand against a military attack or a nuclear attack? An impact load. The devil's own company has designed such defense system. Why don't you test them, Russia? A tactical nuke to punish Sweden for their war crimes, for a terrorist attack on your gas pipelines Nord Stream 1 and 2. Sweden is the responsible nation for this attack. They destroyed the gas pipelines because the Nazi leadership in Sweden didn't think that Germany and other nations should have connections with Russia. Sweden has no use at all of the gas pipelines, of course. They do not import gas. They just have electricity. Electricity is the symbol of the witches and has always been. So it's not strange that Sweden always uses electricity in all ways. So, put an end to this witch hunt on me. I turn to the leaders in the world. I turn to the churches. I turn to the witches and the Witchmaster, the devil, Gerenmark himself. You're a coward, Gerenmark. You do not dare to show your own face. Stop this torture and terrorism against me, you Nazis and Satanists. I, Magnus Karlsson, stand for my view and my opinions and facts. I support Russia's President Vladimir Putin and the people of Russia.